Arsenal bid for Emi Buendia again. Already posted it in my community tab, so we're going to talk about that. We're also going to talk about the new centre forward that Arsenal are being linked with. An old centre forward linked with Arsenal is being really strongly wanted by someone else. Antonio Conte to Spurs have been called off because Spurs could not convince him, and more bottle job work from Tottenham. So if you seek daily Arsenal content, best place to be. If you seek really mocking Tottenham Hotspur content, again consider subscribing and hit the notification bell and select the first option, which is all, so that you get all the notifications that I put up. And of course, twice a day, 365 days a year, awesome content coming on this channel. So what you gotta do? Simple, subscribe, and if you want to support me, and you believe, if you believe that a content creator like me should keep on doing this for years and years to come, very simple, subscribe, as I already mentioned, but you can always take the subscription of this channel. Hit the first link of this description box. Number second, hit the like button. More than welcome I am that you could actually, the best way to support me would be like, if you like the video. If you don't like the video, dislike it. Comment and let me know what you guys feel about the situations, the centre forward, everything Emiliano Buendia and stuff. The community posts come on with a lot of polls that you guys can actually raise your opinions on about Arsenal. So also, there's one more thing that is actually coming up when the transfer window opens up. You guys will get a chance to join my live stream, talk to me in the live stream, and let me know what do you think about Arsenal's transfer plans should be, and what exactly should be your idea of bringing up the best for Arsenal. So let's just jump to the first news that we have for you guys. First is about Matteo Guendouzi. We all know Marseille want to sign him, but here, according to Les Equip, Marseille are expected to complete the deal for Gerson soon. Once that is completed, they are expected to accelerate talks for Matteo Guendouzi. So Matteo Guendouzi is surely leaving. If he's still in the bubble that he won't leave, he will leave. Okay, and there is this David Magar. So this guy is in the media, I guess. So someone asked him about how many signings, any news on the incomings for Arsenal. He said that at least one prior to the Euros starting. So before the Euros start, one might come to Arsenal. I did not find any amazing tweets that he did earlier, so I can't say that if he's reliable or not. But yeah, my job is to get all the news, which I actually self-proclaimed that my job it is. So okay, Matt Law says Tottenham have called off their interest in Antonio Conte. More to follow. Called off their interest. I'm sure Conte does not want to join them because they don't have a plan. And if Harry Kane is surely leaving, there's no chance you could bring him. Moving on, so in addition to Barcelona, Arsenal are monitoring Yuri Alberto's career evolution. Now, this player in the white, he's the centre forward, he's a striker actually. So his name is Yuri Alberto. So he's actually being monitored by Arsenal. He was actually monitored by Arsenal since 2017, since his days when he used to play for Santos, even before being signed by Inter. So Yuri Alberto has been closely monitored in Europe, not just by Barcelona. He's the Inter Milan striker right now. And if it's not from today, the club has the 20-year-old on the radar and has followed its steps since the time of Santos. Yuri was considered as one of the main promises in Villa Belmiro, so much so that he collected early calls for youth teams, just as happened during the 2020 season for Inter. The striker entered Arsenal's agenda after defending the under 17 team in France. So he's a standout player. Yuri was offered to Barcelona, and it cost to hire him approximately 13 million euros, but the situation would not have excited the Barcelona management. So 13 million euros was the price tag. So let's see. Inter estimates that it could receive 15 million euros in the eventual departure of Yuri Alberto. The athlete's fatigue assessment is that the market value could reach 20 million euros depending on income and opportunities. He actually started at Inter's 1-0 victory over Vitoria this Thursday. I don't think so. It's Inter Milan. I think it's something else. Okay. I don't think so. It's Inter. I think it's something else. Inter Miami? No, it's actually a different club. Okay. Okay. So let's find out which club he plays for. I've got to apologize. It's definitely not Inter Milan. So let's find out. So he plays for. Let's find out. Okay. So he currently plies his trade for Internacional, Sport Club Internacional in Brazil. I thought it's Inter Milan. Dumb of me to do that, but okay. So Arsenal are interested in him. That's the news. Zach Medley, one of Arsenal's player, his contract at Arsenal expires next summer. The club has an option to trigger 1-year extension, but a final decision hasn't been made yet. And Chris Wheatley says that Norwich have confirmed that they brought the 20% salon clause for Emi Buendia from Getafe. They want £40 million for Buendia, and Arsenal made a first bid for the Argentine on Wednesday. Talks continue. So it's clear. It's clear that Norwich City have bought the salon clause for Emi Buendia. So that means that they did that a couple of years ago, and Getafe won't be owning any chunk of any rights. So whatever Norwich City are going to earn from Emiliano Buendia's sale, everything will be his. As simple as that. Everything will be. Yep, crazy stuff, isn't it? So that's what we know about Emiliano Buendia. So let us talk about Emmanuel Petit. Now he has criticized Arsenal's recent transfer policy after they failed to qualify for Europe. So so speaking at the launch of Paddy Park, he said that I don't recognize this club anymore. I don't see the Arsenal blood on the pitch. It's not the question of money, because Arsenal have the power to put £70 million on a player if they want to. It's a question of profile. Who do you want for your team in terms of character and quality? What are Arsenal doing in the transfer market? I don't understand it. They spend money, a lot of money sometimes, but on the wrong player. To be honest, I'm not really convinced for 4 or 5 or 6 years now with 60% of the team. This is a turning point for Arsenal. They are at the end of the world. They need to take the right decision, or else they'll drop again. And it will be more difficult for them to attract players. You need to be more efficient in the transfer market, because Arsenal cannot rely on academy players. With all the respect I have for Saka, Smith Rowe, they have been playing brilliantly, especially Saka, but the other players, the experienced players, what they brought to the team since they arrived. Ask yourself the question and try to get the answer with honesty. You have to look at yourself in the mirror. Can you imagine if this team can improve offensively, individually and collectively? They will be even more difficult to defeat, because they found the right balance defensively. It's very difficult to score against them. I think they've got a bright future. So Emmanuel Petit does not recognize Arsenal's DNA in Arsenal anymore, and that is a worrying factor. Big one to actually speak about. So according to Rudy Galati, talks have started between Arsenal and Juventus regarding a swap deal between Hector Bellerin and Aaron Ramsey. Rudy Galati, I don't believe this guy, man. This is a joke. This is a joke. What? Hector Bellerin and Aaron Ramsey? No. This is actually going in the very wrong direction. But moving on. So Granit Xhaka to Roma, we all know that, but somehow that deal is not happening at the moment because of certain problems. But it looks like Giallo Rossi are offering Cengiz Undea in a swap deal. Arsenal are asking for 25 million for Granit Xhaka, but it looks like Roma is actually finding it a little difficult. It's finding it a little bit difficult, but it looks like, according to Siamo La Roma, they believe that Xhaka might be wanted in a swap deal with Cengiz Undea. In the comments, please let me know, do you guys believe that this should happen? Cengiz Undea in a swap deal with Granit Xhaka? Let me know in the comments. No, I don't want it. I want money, man. Simple as that. So, as I already mentioned yesterday, that Yves Bissouma saw a story of one of AFC stuff on Instagram. So some Arsenal fans saw that, and you know what? When Arsenal fans react, they react in a bulk, and they react in a very positive way. They're always positive about it. So here's the certain comments under that post. So someone says that Xhaka leaving will fund Bissouma, and I'm okay with that. Another said, I'm on my knees. Don't mess around this summer and just sign Buendia and Bissouma early. Another one said Bissouma inbound. Another one said man watches Instagram story, signing confirmed. It's not true that it's confirmed, but yeah, you can make of it whatever you want. So Inter Milan have reportedly entered the race for Odsonne Edouard. Arsenal, Leicester and AC Milan were all in for a Celtic striker who could be ready to leave Glasgow this summer, but it looks like Inter boss Simone Inzaghi is a fan of Frenchmen and he wants to do the deal. What? Why? Anyways, it's up to you, man. Nobody gives a damn about it anymore. Moving on, so Arsenal are the favourites to sign Wilfried Zaha this summer according to Coral. The Crystal Palace star has reportedly asked to leave the Eagles, with Tottenham, Borussia Dortmund also in the mix. Here are the next club odds of Wilfried Zaha. 2/1 for Arsenal, 3/1 for Tottenham, 7/2 for Dortmund, 4/1 for Manchester United, 11/2 for Everton and West Ham. That is that. So moving on, so talking about more funny stuff and funny stories. Well, it looks like Niklas Bentner has explained his move into coaching after retiring from the game. Well, he told Discovery's Bentner and Feline show, he said that I miss playing every day, but I am also aware that there is an end date in this job. I think I'll spend a lot of time understanding that it's really over now. Now I will find something else that gives me what football has given me in all the years. Football is a big part of my life and I cannot leave it. That is why I'm in the process of taking the coaching education. I hope it will give me as much or maybe more than it did as a player. That way I will always be a part of football. So crazy stuff as we speak. So this is the news that I have for you guys. If you enjoyed it, let me know in the comments and please subscribe if you haven't still.